Was down to my local brick and mortar. Look what I found. Alec and Bradley Kintsugi. This cigar received a 91 rating. Let's see what all the fuss is about. Stay tuned. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dominic, back again with another review with Kindred Leaf. Today, excited to bring the Kintsugi by Alec Bradley cigars. Now, this stick I found at a local brick and mortar, a cigar lounge down in my city. Went with a few buddies over last weekend, and this cigar caught my eye. For one, the Japanese inspired name there that you see. I lived in Japan for about 3.5 years, so it caught my eye almost immediately, and I knew I had to get it. Plus, I had a buddy who just came from Japan who brought back with him a bottle of Golden Gold Nika whiskey that is Japanese whiskey. So excited to do a pairing today with that whiskey and this cigar, and we'll see how it goes. This cigar features a wrapper from the Trojej region of Honduras. It is a 5x50 Robusto featuring 2 binders that are Honduran and Nicaraguan, and filler that is also Honduran and Nicaraguan. Kintsugi, which is the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by mending the areas of breakage with lacquer dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. So basically, valuing an object's beauty and imperfections by not disguising them is what the Alec and Bradley was trying to do with this cigar. So enough of the fun facts, let's get down to business. On the cold draw, picking up a nutty aroma and almost a caramel-like nuance. A slight hay on the foot, as well as the body. The wrapper's a bit light. This is Habano, but this is kind of lighter than what I'm used to as far as a Habano. It steers more to me in the Connecticut direction, but we shall see how this smokes. The wrapper is beautiful, nice veins in the wrapper. I don't have any defects with this cigar at all. Nice, smooth, no bumps, pretty solid stick. Let's light her up. Okay, so here's the skinny. First couple puffs on this, I'm loving this cigar already. It's really mellow, it's airy, the draw is great, not having to force anything. As far as the flavors are concerned, picking up a wheat nuance that's kind of resembles cornflakes to me a bit. And with the cornflake, there's a touch of this broth-like nuance in there. So think like a chicken stock or beef broth, not like you're biting into the piece of meat. More specifically, the juices. So it's got that broth-like nuance to it. That's adding a very nice little flavor to this cigar right here. The smoke outlay in this thing is beautiful. Nice plumes of smoke on this. Very nice burn right now, as you can see. I'll bring it in closer for you. The burn line is almost razor sharp. This is a great start to this session in this cigar. Interested to see how this session goes. Also interested to see how the the smokiness of the golden gold Nicka whiskey plays out with this cigar. I'll be back with an update. Yes, the cigar is smoking very nicely. And right now, still in the beginning of this first third, the whiskey is pairing very well with this cigar, and they balance well together. The whiskey it's peaty. It's peaty like, so you get a nice smokiness to the whiskey, and with this cigar, it just plays well with it. And oddly enough, is bringing out this cherry type of flavor in this cigar. So very excited right now with this cigar. I'm gonna keep smoking this down a little bit, and until we meet back again here shortly, I'll show you a clip of me out at the cigar lounge. All right, kinfolk, and we are back. So I had to remove the banding because it was getting rather close coming into the final of the first third and getting into the second third here. So I went ahead and removed the banding, and I did discover that there were some imperfections underneath the wrapper, a slight tearing of the wrapper. So I don't think it's going to affect the cigar at all. We're going to keep smoking it down, and we'll see how it goes. So it just lost the ash, and you can see there's some coning there. So I'm smoking this a bit fast, and honestly, I blame it because it's a good cigar. It's really a fantastic cigar, and it's got me smoking it because I'm trying to find all these flavors that's hidden in this cigar, because it's changing rather nicely on me. So I moved away from the weediness tones of this cigar and moved into a more oak-like nuance in this stick. The essence of cherry is still there in this cigar, right in that oak. And the retrohale is still holding strong onto that white pepper. It's not strong at all. You can get a pretty nice retro on the cigar, and the smoke is still billowing out pretty nicely here too. Oh yeah, there's this nice dried cherry that's coming out. A nice cherry that's been dried out in the sun, and it's got that sweetness of that cherry. So there's a hint of sweetness with that cherry, and it's just coming out so strong. Mixed in with that oak, this is a great stick. Now that I think of it, that the name Kintsugi, meaning the clay pottery that's been fixed by adding the gold lacquer to it and fixing it, this sort of reminds me of the banding, how it's covered that imperfection. So we're creating beauty amongst the imperfection of the cigar. So nod to Alec and Bradley for that one. Maybe you meant to do that. There is a slight hint of milk chocolate coming out now, so you want to start thinking of like a cherry jubilee, a cherry that's been covered in chocolate. It's got that nice burst of that cherry flavor coming out. That chocolate tone that I'm getting now should come off stronger as I dig deeper into the second third and get into the final third, but we'll see how it goes. I'll update you here in a minute. All right, kinfolk, we are down to the final third in the Kintsugi cigar by Alec and Bradley. And this final third remained pretty consistent. The flavors did get darker, as to be expected. More dark chocolate flavors with that cherry. The oak was still there as well, which balanced out the cigar. So, as far as telling you whether you should get this cigar or not, I would say yes. Would I purchase a box of these cigars? If you have the space. And here's why. Because this cigar, being not as fussy, meaning you don't have to think of it as much. It's a great stick for an everyday stick. If I wanted to reach in my humidor and grab one that would be a go-to that I knew I could depend on, it would be the Kintsugi cigar. This will be a great addition to your humidor. If you're out and about and you see one in your mom and pop shops or your cigar lounge, grab a handful of them. You won't be disappointed. You'll be thoroughly impressed by the simplicity of it, but still a good cigar nonetheless. So I hope you enjoyed this cigar review today. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. I am a new channel. I'm getting more videos, trying to push more out to you and give you some honest reviews from me, myself, with Kindred Leaf. And I thank you again. Can't thank you enough for viewing this, spending time with me today. You guys have an awesome day, night, morning, weekend, whatever day it is, wherever you are. Please remember, be kind to one another and be kindred with the leaf. Until next time.